So Joann ended up having one of their huge $1.99 sales. I know a lot of you are with me whenever we can say that we're relieved to see that those are going to still keep happening. Now, how long they're going to keep happening? Hard to say. But they had all the big four. They had Simplicity, Butterick, McCall's, and one more, not Vogue, another one for $1.99. Which was great. So I went and got my 10. There's a limit of 10. I went and got 10. I was going to go back and get 10 more, but I got busy and talked myself out of it. And for that, I'm really grateful because I got some good stuff, some stuff that I don't already have in my stash. We talk about that a lot during the First Impression Fridays. So I am not feeling super guilty. I mean, they're $2, not that big of a deal. More than that for me, it's about space, and I don't want to extend my big four pattern collection beyond the storage that I have available. That's one of the ways that I can keep all areas of my home like organized. So I didn't want to add too many more dresses. Those boxes are pretty much full. So I got some good stuff that I think fills some holes and some needs in my in those categories, and I wanted to show you them. So it's a fun little, I think these are all McCall's, some Butterick too. Okay, so first and foremost, as you guys know, if you can't hear, I've got a friggin' Tasmanian devil of a puppy literally running circles around. I'm gonna try and get her, I tried to get her to calm down before the video began, but she's really not having it. She just runs laps, and it's not like she's pent up or cooped up in any way. She's just got a lot of energy because she's puppy. So I got her some clothes. That's what I'm getting at. I found this really cute See and Sew like dog jacket kind of pattern. I much prefer this one. This seems like an accident waiting to happen. It seems like she'd get it in her water bowl or she'd trip on it or something. But this one down here is super, super cute. And they have instructions for like lining it with like Sherpa or something if you want to do that. Here's the line drawing. It's not super helpful, but this is the line drawing. So of course it doesn't take too much fabric. I can, make this up with some scraps that I have. But I thought that she would enjoy that on these cold winter days. And then I also got this one, which is obviously like if you wanted your pet in your wedding, which A, I'm not going to have a wedding, and B, I wouldn't have Honey in the wedding anyways. There's already too much to worry about. I don't need a pet there. But the line drawings will show you that it is really kind of basic, and you don't have to add all of the flowers and pearls and all of that kind of stuff, and you would have just kind of a basic cute dress and a basic cute shirt. So I grabbed this one as well. I think this is probably gonna be the first one that I make. I found this really cute fabric while I was there, and look, it actually says honey on it. So her whole theme for all of her things that I'm making for her is bees, like honey bees, get it? So I just thought this was so adorable with these like little these big bees on it. It has little bees on it, and then of course it says her name. So I want to make her a dress out of this. And then I thought this one was super cute because it has the little bees, but it's also kind of like fashiony, like a real shirt. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine like if it didn't have bees on it, this would be like a real fashion fabric. So I thought that one was fun too. So I don't know if I'm going to mix them together or just do one of each or both. I mean, I think I got a yard or half a yard of each of them, so I think I have plenty. Oh, and then of course I had to show you, I got We Belong Together socks they had at Joann as well. They have actually a lot of bee stuff there. Maybe I'm just like so on trend with the bees. I'm not sure. But okay, I also got this. Well, actually there's technically two more pet patterns as well. I got this one finally, with the little dog zip up and then the mom and dad onesies. I got Dan to agree to play along with this with us. So we'll have a whole matching set, all three of us. I have the fabric already. I just need to sew it together. So that one will be fun. And then there's also this one, which is very similar to the one I just showed you, but it comes with these women's patterns. So this like sweatshirt dress, you can shorten it into a top, and then it has like joggers / leggings. I think, yeah. So that's really cute too. Here are the line drawings for that. So you can see that. So I could see myself making the women's wear, and then just have like an extra dog pattern. I don't know if the dog sizes, yeah, the length is 6.5 inches. I guess that would be okay for her. I don't know. Okay, so that's really it for the dog patterns. All right, so we can start, I guess everything is McCall's except for this first one. I ended up grabbing Butterick 5792. It's like this really sweet pajama set. So you get like a, where is it? A top. And then all these different lengths of dresses, and then you can add ruffles or leave them off. And then you also get this little capri pant as well. The pant is nothing special. It's just an elasticated waist. But it is really sweet. And I quite adore this as not pajamas. I can see myself wearing that like out. Here's the illustration of that. It's a little bit long, but I think if you shortened it, it would be totally like wearable pajamas, you know? So, and then you can add like all these ruffles and trims and ribbons and things like that. And it's super, super cute. This one I think is the first one I'm going to start with and lengthen it into like mid thigh. All of these are kind of too long for me for pajamas. I do like wearing dresses to bed. Proof that I really do love dresses. But they're all still a little bit too long. So I think I'll shorten them all. I doubt I'll wear something this long, but all the top halves are really cute, and you can lengthen and shorten and add the sleeve and take it off and, you know, lengthen and shorten the sleeve, and just lots and lots of options in this one little pattern. It has bias tape, eyelet beading trim, ribbon for the beading. Those are the notions. And then fabric wise, it's suggesting batiste, satin, or flannel even. So really anything woven, drapey or otherwise. So it could be really cute. So I'm excited about that one. And then the rest of these are all McCall's. And I know I said I didn't add any dresses, but I did add, oh gosh, 3, 4. Okay, I added a lot of dresses, okay? But I also added other things. Some of the dresses that are in my stash now, I could probably do away with. They're just either way too small, like I'm never going to fit into them again, or ever did to begin with, or just not my style anymore, like, or just not in style anymore. But okay, so I got this one, McCall 7974. Mostly I was looking for patterns with really interesting sleeves. This one happens to be a shirt dress style. You have a version with a collar, which she's wearing, but you cannot see the collar because of her hair, so annoying. It has like underbust gathers, and then this like wide set like midriff panel, which I think is really flattering on me because that whole area above my waist is actually quite small and flat. My protuberance happens below the waist. So I think that that will be covered nicely with this little gathered skirt. And then you have shoulder gathers. You have a back yoke that has gathers as well. So it's kind of a fabric hog, but I do think that it will be worth it and super, super cute in things like gauze. What do they recommend? Cotton blends, crepe, lawn, charmeuse. Yeah, I'm thinking things like even billowier than that. Super lightweight linen would be great. Gauze, I said. Seersucker possibly, which I guess some of those are cotton blends. But anyways, here are the line drawings. Super cute. So I'm excited to start making these. And I do want to make the crazy puppy sleeve, this one here. Probably leave off that collar. Yeah. Because the rest of them are just V-necks without the collar. Yeah, probably just do that. Okay, and then I got this one because McCall's put out something on Instagram saying this was their most popular pattern of last year. And I didn't have it. And so I thought, well, if everybody else got it, I have to have it too. Even if it wasn't one that initially jumped out at me. I can still see myself wearing it. It's basically wearable pajamas. And it has, you know, this really cute, oh shoot, I just forgot the name of the sleeve. It's not a bishop sleeve, it's something else, right? Does it say on here? Pullover dress, neckline, sleeve and hem ruffles. No, it doesn't say what type of sleeve that is. But then it's also got these sleeves with the ruffles. So this has one ruffle tier, this has 2 ruffle tiers, and this one has no tier at all. I actually do love the maxi length version of this. And then it's just a loose fitting surplus bodice. So really easy, pull on, alphanumeric sizing. I can see why a lot of people liked this one. This might be a good option for our summer sew along, which I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know. We're going to do shirt dresses in the spring. So I don't know. I don't know what the summer one will be. Maybe a little romper or something, but either way, this one's really cute. I do like the little shoulder detail too. That's really nice. The little gathers right there at the shoulder. So we'll see. It's very loose fitting. I'm interested to see like how low cut it is, how wide it is, how loose it is, how flattering it is. And then I got McCall's 7947. And I do remember when this one came out last year. I love the neckline of this, which is really the only detail that there is besides the sleeves. But I just think that this little elastic across the high bust is really, really nice. And you can see in the line drawing a little bit better about how it's constructed. So there's elastic across here, which kind of pulls this in a little bit. And then your strap or your sleeve or whatever is very wide. But I think this elastic is supposed to keep it up on your shoulder. I mean, it looks really wide on her. Like at any moment it's going to fall off. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, the rest of it is just an A-line shift dress. There is a button placket down the center front, and then there's no seam in the back whatsoever. There's also pockets, as you can see, but I will be omitting those because I don't like pockets that just flop around. If I made a version where I could top stitch the pockets to the front of the garment, I would do that, but I doubt I will. I think I'll be using like a poplin or some kind of shirting, seersucker, maybe even like underline and eyelet would be really cute. So I don't know, but it also would work as a pajama. Doesn't that look like a nightie? So really cute though. I also got, speaking of eyelet, McCall's 7948. You guys remember this one? I got this because I saw a dress, gosh, 3 years ago, and it's just been stuck in my mind ever since. I cannot remember where it came from, but it was basically embroidered cotton, and then it had a rainbow of rickrack. So not all the rainbow colors, but it had like, oh gosh, it had like orange, red, and burgundy, like just a small part of the rainbow. The rickrack sewn in over these tiers so that it looked, you know, like it was broken up. So this reminded me of that, and I thought, well, I should get this. Plus, it's like a fit and flare, and I know those, you know, I like wearing those. They look good on me. This one does not have any bust darts. Yeah, no bust darts, no darts anywhere. It's a really loose fitting dress. It also pulls on, I think. I don't think that, oh, there's, yeah, like the little keyhole in the back. That's all there is. So it's really easy to construct too. And these are actually, there's a version with pleats and a version with gathers. Oh, no. Wait, yeah, a version with pleats and a version with gathers. So you can see B has pleats. Excuse me, trying to film a video here. Do you want to be on? Okay, let's see. Let's see if she calms down any, being up here with mom. She does love to eat my hair. Anyway, so you can have a pleated skirt or you can do the gathers, which that's a nice option as well. Going in between the two. So we'll see. The sleeves are really nothing to speak of. I think the inspo version that I saw was sleeveless anyways. All right, now moving into some of the stuff that I don't already have in my stash. If you guys have been watching the channel for like the last couple weeks, then you know that I have this like, oh gosh, what is it? It's like a rib knit, but it's like really sweatery and like kind of fuzzy. And I've been wanting like a funnel neck situation, and you guys recommended some really, really great patterns. Just none of them were exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm not 1,000% sure that this is what I'm looking for either, but this is definitely the closest. So this is M8144. And I think that I like it because yes, it has the funnel, but it also has that really cool sleeve. And I think that I was looking for something with just a little bit something extra, but I couldn't pinpoint what it is. And again, I'm not entirely sure if a sleeve like this is it, but it's close enough. So I think this is what I'm going to use that fabric on, and I think it'll be a really cute little sweater with just a little bit of something going on. Other versions include a regular sleeve without the cuff on the bottom, and then also this really, really like wide flare sleeve. So you have a narrow sleeve, a flare sleeve, and then the flare sleeve into a cuff, basically. And here's what the line drawings look like. I genuinely cannot believe she's behaving right now. This is what the line drawings look like, so you guys can see those there. There is a center front seam, but not a center back seam. How weird is that? It must have something to do with the construction of the neckline, maybe? See that? I wonder if I could just omit that. I'm gonna leave her on the table. Let's see if she sticks around or tries anything funny. Please don't jump off this table. Okay, and then I grabbed McCall's 8019. And I know you guys are thinking, what the actual heck? Why did you get this? Have you all seen the new trend of quilted jackets and sweatshirts? I cannot get it out of my head. I have to make one. I don't care how crazy it looks. Like, I am so into that vibe. And I actually had one of my followers, I've been going to Goodwill every week trying to find a good quilt, and my Goodwill has not had any of any good size. But one of my followers actually reached out, and I guess she's in Washington, maybe. I don't remember where she is. And she found some at hers. And so she sent me some pictures, and I picked one and she sent it to me. It's got like ladybugs on it. It's very vintage, very kitsch cottage, you know. So I think it's the closest thing I've seen to like what I'm going for. I want it to look like a vintage quilt in the end that was made into a jacket. So that's why I grabbed this. I am inclined maybe to make it more of a hoodie. I'm not sure. I'm still hemming and hawing. I only have this one quilt, obviously, so I only have like one shot at it. But I did get this, again, $2 just to, don't go over there. You got to stay right here just to have it, in case I decided to go with like a zip up situation. So yeah, I don't know. But if you've seen what I'm talking about, weigh in and let me know what you think I should do pattern wise. Should I go hoodie, or should I just do a zip up little jacket? We'll see. All right, next is two little tops. I just adore this one. I remember this from the first impression video as well. I just think, again, with the wide neckline is really, really pretty. I'm loving the shoulder elastic detail. And this one has buttons up the front, but it's the button with the little loops. And I'm not too proficient at making those. I know it's not difficult, but I don't have any patterns that have those. So I thought this was something really unique. And again, it's a fit and flare top, but you could easily lengthen this into a dress, and you know, it would be a super cute dress as well. And I love patterns like that. It does have bust darts, no darts in the back, and then it has a bunch of sleeve options. So here's the line drawings. I love this little flutter sleeve here. Of course, the spaghetti strap version is cute. This is the version she's wearing on the front. I'll show you that again in a second. And then there's an elastic one as well. So this is what she's wearing. I don't hate that at all. I like the balance of the wide sleeve and then the narrow waist. So super cute. McCall's 7902. All right. And lastly, another skill set that I'm trying to like improve on, or actually try out for the first time ever, is shirring. So I got this pattern. I know you don't need a pattern to learn how to shirr. In fact, I looked at the instructions and they don't even really give you a lot of information on shirring, but I just wanted like a jumping off point. I didn't want to just like, you know, cut out a rectangle of fabric and hope for the best. So I thought that this would be a good way to practice it. It does have some really cute sleeve options as well, and length options. So again, it's one of those that you can lengthen to a dress if you want, or you can leave it short. Hers is actually not even the shortest. This is the shortest version here, which I think would hit at the top of your waistband. Not entirely my thing, but it would be really cute with high-waisted pants. So if I found like the right fabric that could go with some of the high-waisted pants I already have, I might make that version, because that version also takes 1 yard of fabric. And if you made your facings out of a different fabric, then it would take even less than that. So that's appealing to me as well. So yeah, I also grabbed this little guy. And that is it. Those are the patterns that I got at the sale. I don't know, as I said in the beginning of the video, when they will have a sale again, especially on all the brands. I think that a Simplicity one is coming up here shortly. I'll double check and leave it in the description box if I find any information on it. But just so you know, you'll probably be seeing some of these jump into my plans and makes videos. So keep your eye out for those sales. And from me and Honey, we say thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye. Look at that ear. Oh my gosh. Bye, you guys.